Two things before we get into this lip swatch video. Actually, three things, because I also think I'm losing my voice. One, the lip swatches you are about to see are very, very messy. And I will go into more detail in the review portion of this video, but very messy. I'm sorry, please forgive me, and let's try to look past them. And two, if you don't follow me on Snapchat or Twitter, I burned off my eyelashes. I'll tell you more about it at the end of this video. Okay, back to the show. guys, I don't need to tell you what this video is about because we're like halfway through this video already, so if you don't know what this video is about by now, I don't know. But just in case, today's video is going to be a lip swatch video and a review video. And now that we are done with the lip swatch portion of this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the new Colourpop Lippie Stix. So Colourpop is constantly releasing new colors. Like, it feels like they're releasing new colors every week. And whenever they come out with a set of new colors, I never do a whole specific video about them, but they came out with a new formula, so I really wanted to do this video. Usually when they come out with a new formula, I sit down and talk about it with you guys. And so of course, when Colourpop came out with this new Matte X formula in their Lippie Stix, I knew I wanted to talk about them. So basically they are their regular Lippie Stix. It's in the same packaging and everything. Only, like I said, it's a new formula. They have a ton of different formulas. They have the sheer lippies, the cream lippies, the satins, the mattes, the glossy finishes, hyper glossy. They have a ton of different finishes. Now they have Matte X. This formula claims to be a super matte finish, but without the dry feeling. There's no tugging. It's not a rough formula, and that's what Colourpop was trying to achieve. They also said that this was the type of formula that you only needed one swipe. Like, with one little swipe, you get crazy intense color payoff, and that is 1000% true. Now, with that being said, there are some things I don't like about this formula. So initially, the Matte X formula was introduced when they came out with this guy right here. This is in the shade Trust Me. They kind of came out with this like one-time limited edition color in the new formula, and I loved it. When I got Trust Me in the mail, I was so impressed because it is so insanely pigmented. It goes on so smooth, no cracking, no cakiness, just like crazy matte color payoff. It's insane. I literally thought they hit it out of the park with this formula. And then they came out with Poppin', which is this guy right here, which I think they came out with this when they hit 2 million followers on Instagram. I think that's when they released this color. And again, same thing goes with Poppin'. Amazing color, amazing formula. So when they released all these colors, I was so excited. I was ready to just like go nuts with these. But some of these, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like at all. I'm not exactly sure when these colors launch. Right now, when I'm filming this video, I'm not 100% positive, so I will update you guys in the description box. Come back in a couple days and I'm sure I'll have that updated below, or follow me on Snapchat because I will update you guys when these launch on Snapchat as well, since I really have no idea. Okay, so like you saw on my lips, these are very matte. There's like no shine to this product whatsoever, which is awesome if that's what you're looking for, you know, you want a matte lipstick. This is a Colourpop Lippie Stick in the shade Blood. It is a matte formula, like their original matte formula. I'm gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. So this is it right here. You can see there's some shine to it. It's not glossy by any means, but it's not like completely matte. Now I'm gonna take Poppin' on the back of my hand. This is the Matte X formula. I'm also gonna take Chateau so you can see the difference. Okay, so you can see right here, this is Blood, their regular matte formula. This is Poppin', and this is Chateau, their Matte X formula. Much more matte, obviously, as you can tell. So this formula is perfect for those of you who were like, man, the original matte formula wasn't as matte as I want it to be, then this is for you. Okay, so as for cons, I do have a few of them, but only in specific colors. I do think this formula is bomb. I think the formula is amazing, but you have to pick the right color. If I'm gonna be completely honest, not all of them look the same. You can't really tell on camera. I tried to get close-ups, but I don't know if it came off as much as it does in person. Some of these colors look very cakey, at least on my lips. I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion. Some of the colors looked very drying on me, and I don't know if it's because my lips are naturally pretty dry, but I've noticed that with a lot of neon shades, you have to have like almost a perfect formula for a pastel neon to look good. And these pastel neons don't look good on me. For example, like Topless, this really insane, beautiful orange. But when I looked at my lips in the mirror, they just looked cracked, uneven, patchy. I would try to go over it to smoothen things out, but it would just end up looking worse. And it's not because it dried out, because these don't dry out like a liquid lipstick. They don't like suck the life out of your lips. It's just the way it looks on the pastel neon shades. So personally, I did not like Topless. I wasn't a huge fan of Barely There, just because it looked cakey and uneven. Separate-y, that's not a word, but it looked like it just separated on my lips. It kind of sat on top. And Tickler did give me that problem as well. And then the other shade I had a really big problem with the patchiness was She Bad, which I'm so sad. This is their nude. This is like the most beautiful undertone. I love this nude so much, and from far it looks so beautiful. Like I want to continue to wear it, but it does. It looks kind of cracky and gross on my lips. But besides those colors that I mentioned, and then maybe like another purple that I had that problem with, the rest apply flawlessly, just like poppin', and just like Trust Me, perfect, very, very pigmented, very, very smooth. I will also say that another con I found with these, with all the colors, is because it is so pigmented and because it just glides, like you just barely have to move your finger, I found it a little bit difficult to stay in my lip line. Like you definitely 100% need a lip liner with this because it can get messy very fast. So just warning you, use a lip liner. They also sent with the PR package their primer, and I used the primer under some of these, especially the ones that I didn't like, just to see if the primer made a difference. And the primer did make a difference. With the neon colors, if I applied the primer first, it didn't look as cracky, but it didn't make a world of a difference. You know what I mean? Like it made a difference, but not... But yeah, that completes this video. These are my thoughts. While some of these are amazing, some of these are not my favorite. Also, if you're wondering about my eyelashes, okay, I kind of updated you guys on Snapchat and on Twitter, but I was sniffing a candle. Not this one, but pretend I was sniffing a candle. I'm gonna make a long story short. I was laughing about something, like I was just hysterically laughing. I don't know what I was doing, but I was hysterically laughing. And I went to smell a candle, and the heat of the flame like burned the tip of my eyelashes off. I don't know how, but I got really close, and all of a sudden I kind of felt a little bit of a crunching on my lashes, and I burnt off the tips. Like I'm not even joking, I burnt off the tips. And these lashes are long and wispy, and these are stubby and short. I'm gonna have to use falsies for a few months until they grow back. I've been taking all of your recommendations on Twitter to use castor oil to help them grow. I'm gonna condition them, I'm gonna work on my lashes, but if you're wondering why I'm gonna be using falsies for a while in my tutorials, that's why. Also, there's a lot of construction going on in my home recently because we're getting some things fixed in my house. So I'm not exactly sure if I can have a video up on Wednesday. I am gonna try my best. Hopefully I can record anyway and there won't be too much noise. Maybe I'll make it a voiceover. I'll try to do my best to get a video up. But for the next like 2 weeks, I am gonna be having some construction going on in my house. So sorry, but it is gonna be very, very noisy. So it's almost like impossible to film, but I will work my way around it. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. How? I don't know how, but I was almost shocked at how dry this made my hair. It's a dry conditioner. It's supposed to add shine and make your hair soft, but it dried out my ends.